These incredibly expensive cars are beyond sports cars, beyond supercars, and are best described as either hypercars or megacars. With the exception of the ultra-luxury Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, all of them are extremely outlandish, incredibly powerful, and viscerally exciting models with top speeds well in excess of 200 miles per hour. Some of them also make the list of the fastest cars in the world. Welcome to our channel today. We are not there to talk about the fastest cars in the world, but we are here to talk about the most expensive cars in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. Price, £25 million. When the incredible Rolls-Royce Boat Tail was unveiled, it marked a return to proper, bespoke coach building for the storied British brand. If the design itself didn't take your breath away, then the jaw-dropping price certainly will. Loosely related to the V12-powered Rolls-Royce Phantom underneath, the Boat Tail is inspired by ultra-luxury yachts from the 1920s and beyond, with a bespoke body with a removable roof canopy, a new level of interior finish, and what's known as a hosting suite, an opening rear deck containing a parasol, high-class outdoor seating, and a champagne fridge. 3 Rolls-Royce Boat Tails have been built in total, customized from the ground up by their well-heeled owners. The price? Rolls doesn't discuss the vulgar manner of money, but the estimate is anywhere from 22 to 25 million pounds each, making it by far and away the world's most expensive new car. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Price, £11.4 million. There's your common or garden Bugattis, and then there's the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. It's a true one-off, and while your bog-standard Chiron costs £2.5 million including taxes, this cost well over 4 times that. It's the world's second most expensive car, then. It's based on a Chiron underneath. It's a homage to a special 1940 Type 57 Atlantic owed by Bugatti's founder's son, Jean Bugatti. It mysteriously vanished while traveling on a train from the Bugatti factory in Molsheim, France to Bordeaux. Think the La Voiture Noire is expensive? Apparently Ralph Lauren turned down an offer of $100 million for his one-of-2 Type 57 Atlantic. Bugatti Centodieci. Price, £9 million. Recognize some details of the Centodieci? That might be because you remember the last Bugatti to be built by the French maker before it was taken under the wing of Volkswagen. Called the EB110, it rivaled the McLaren F1 with a carbon fiber chassis, active aerodynamics, and a 550 PS 3.5-liter quad-turbo V12. The Bugatti Centodieci borrows the same aggressive front end and uses a similar mechanically adjustable rear wing as the EB110 Super Sport. But it'll blow it into next week with a massive 1600 PS from a tuned version of the Chiron's 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine. Bugatti Divo. Price, £4.8 million. The hierarchy of special Bugattis is quite clear. The more expensive they get, the less are built. The Divo is a mere £4.8 million, still making the standard Bugatti Chiron look cheap, and 40 examples were produced. In July 2021, the last example rolled off the production line and was given to its owner. The standard Chiron will go faster still with its special top speed mode, up to 261 miles per hour. But the Bugatti Divo will monster its sibling in the Benz. It also get a more menacing look to help it stand out, while there's a huge array of personalization options. Bugatti Bolide. Price, £4 million. Imagine paying all that money and never being allowed to take it on the road. Still, if you're rich enough to buy the Bugatti Bolide, you'll probably have a Chiron or 2 spare for that. Originally shown off as a concept, Bugatti decided it would build 40 Bolides to sell to customers. We reckon it'll be the fastest of all the Bugattis, and one of the very fastest cars around the track money can buy. Its W16 engine was boosted to a bonkers 1825 PS in the concept, although that figure is achieved on 110-octane race fuel. In production form, it puts out the same 1600 PS as the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport and Centodieci. Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. Price, £3.7 million. When the regular Pagani Huayra was launched, it cost a trifling £800,000. But with all the bells and whistles, the Huayra Roadster BC is more than 4 times that. Why? Well, an awful lot has changed from when the standard Huayra arrived over a decade ago. As well as the removable roof and uprated bodywork, it gets a brand new, more powerful version of the 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12, taking power to 791 PS. Sounds tame next to the Bugattis? Remember, the Huayra is rear-wheel drive and far lighter, with a special carbon composite body bringing weight down to 1,250 kilograms, about the same as a Bogo-spec VW Golf. Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. Price, £3.5 million. The incredible, F1-inspired Aston Martin Valkyrie is already one of the most extreme and expensive cars in the world. But it somehow wasn't enough for some, which is why the track-only Valkyrie AMR Pro exists. To turn your regular Valkyrie into an AMR Pro, Aston Martin reduces weight with even more carbon in the suspension, the removal of the regular Valkyrie's hybrid system and perspex windows. It also gets a longer wheelbase and dramatic wings and spoilers to produce twice the downforce of the standard Valkyrie. Lamborghini Chiron Roadster. Price, £3.2 million. Lamborghini has also muscled in on the ultra-prestige market, clearly worried that the Aventador and Huracan are simply too attainable. The Lamborghini Chiron Roadster is one of the most expensive Lambos ever produced. Along with its typical Lambo-esque outlandish, aero-boosting styling, the Chiron Roadster has some interesting tech, including the use of a supercapacitor, basically a super powerful battery, to fill in the acceleration gaps during gear changes and boost the performance. Even the Roadster version will do 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds and go on to 217 miles per hour. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. Price, £3.1 million. What's this? A Bugatti? Oh yes, and this isn't the last in this list of the world's most expensive cars. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus might be only a Chiron compared to the brand's other bespoke offerings, but it packs an even mightier punch. The Chiron Supersport 300 Plus was built, as the name suggests, to commemorate the modified Chiron that exceeded 300 miles per hour back in 2019. With 100 PS more than a regular Chiron, up to 1600 PS, plus longer gearing and a 250mm longer rear tail to greatly improve aerodynamics, the Supersport 300 Plus is allegedly capable of nearing that 100 barrier if you can find a road long enough. Bugatti Chiron Per Sport. Price, £3 million. In a similar vein to the Bugatti Divo, it's a more handling-focused driver's car than the regular Chiron, with less weight, more downforce, and shorter gear ratios for faster acceleration below 150 miles per hour. That does mean the top speed is reduced to a frankly pathetic 218 miles per hour, however, partly due to a now fixed rear spoiler. The Chiron Per Sport is a little less exclusive than the Divo, with 60 units produced from 2020 onwards. Back then you could get your hands on one for £2.6 million excluding taxes, but that's more like £3 million or more, all in with a few special options.